All right, so if you're working the 12 days of QRZ, you need to keep attention to the times UTC, because at 5 o'clock here, my time, it'll change over to the next day. So you need to hurry up and get whatever contacts are required during daylight for that day. What I try and do is challenge myself to get 12 days for every band, all in a row, no gaps in between. As you see, I'm not going to be able to do that this time, but I should be able to get 10 meters. So I guess I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on day 8 in a row on 10 meters, but no other band. 12 meters, I have some goofy one spot that's not going to probably confirm. And so I just got 10 meters, so I'm filling in these gaps here. And then once the clock changes, I'm going to start working on the other ones. Like right now, if you didn't already have 80, 60, 40, and 30, you'd probably be screwed, because, well, by the time 5 o'clock comes, it's a new day, and the bands are closed still for the nighttime bands. So that's why, you know, they give you till February to do this. So, I mean, look. So it's not like that hard to do. I just try and make it a little more difficult for myself. Anyway, so we got 10. There's a lot of activity on 10. Still kind of difficult making contacts on 10. Not sure what the reason is. Maybe just too many people on there. The X-ray is going down a little bit, according to the ham clock. The live spots. They show there's people on 6 meters. I'd actually like to see that. Let's just for a minute go jump over to 6 and just see if we can hear anything. Now, I don't know if this radio will tune 6. Okay, cool, it does. I don't know if this just popped up. I think it did. So we'll try and call that guy. Alright, well, there really wasn't anything on there. That was like leftover signal being processed from one of the other bands. It still says there's one on here, but anyway, I'm not picking anything up. So we'll hop back over here to 12. Some strong signals on 12. So yeah, a little bit of DX on here, Angola, Canada. I think when they're on this program, when they're light green, I've changed the colors, but I think when they're light green, it means I've worked them once before on another band. When they're dark green, I've never worked them at all. Let me try. I'm gonna switch. I'm just jumping around here. Alright, I've turned my power down too, so let's see, that is going to be 12 meters. Their colors don't look right on here. Where's 12? 2, 10. It looks brown on the top there. Looks like the band's not working real well. There's just not a lot of people on there. Okay, we did get a contact. I'll go ahead and load that up in QRZ. New York. It looks like the computer I got. Flex radio. Looks like I worked him a couple days ago. I turn around and somebody else is calling me, which is usually good. But it's hard to know if somebody's actually calling you, you know, if you don't have the screen up. This is like an endless circle of crap when you get this. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm done. Somebody's timing is off. And I've already updated my computer, so I don't think it's me. I'm just going to call somebody else. I'm not going to sit here and exchange a signal report 20 million times. We just got a VE6BVE. Wow, look at that. Now we got KD0XD. Iowa. $751. Interesting page. And I definitely made a few contacts with him before. It looks like we should probably be able to get a confirmation. So this is a really weird band. It's very sparse, if you can see what I'm saying. And it's probably because there's not a lot of monitor stations on here. These are probably all real stations. I'm gonna guess that's probably what we're looking at here is actual, like, real stations, not monitor stations, but who knows. Like 12 meters, 17 meters, 30 meters, 60 meters are probably better bands to use just because there's less bull crap on there. Yeah, the Victor Echo 7 WGW, so that one is pretty good signal strength there. We should be able to get him. I got a 2 and need a 12. I've already got a few contacts on this band, but I need to get a confirmation. So far, nothing. Now, I look for the ones that confirm instantly, because you don't know if any other ones are going to confirm. And then we got HP2AT calling me in Panama. Let's see if we can get back to him. Somebody else is calling him now and it kicked me out. It's so annoying because... Oh no, he's calling them. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's calling them. I don't think I ever actually called him. I did not. I called W2HIP. I have a feeling that one ain't gonna go through. Oh, we tried a couple times, and then we got KF5Z Zulu Oscar Sierra. And then we got that one. No log of contact with him. I would like to have automatic logging software, but then again, it's not really important. We're just going to keep calling CQ. We seem to be doing better that way on this band. It looks like it's starting to open up a little bit better, but see, I can see the station in Panama, but we know it's not reliable. I'm just trying to make enough contacts to get something confirmed, and that's it. Like, I don't really care about DX. We just got West Virginia. Parks on the air guy. We'll have to see if this will end up being a confirmed contact or not. Yep. The park guys are awesome, man. Alright, now I can get the hell out of this band. I don't need to do 15 and 17. Alright, we'll try calling N3WI at -9. FM19. East Coast somewhere. That's the one nice thing about this. Since people's call signs are useless to identify their location since the inception of all these vanity calls, at least on here you can see their grid. Let's get him in there. Pennsylvania. Okay. We're on 15. Let's see if this one ends up being confirmed or not. I had to make 7 calls on 12 meters before I got a confirmed contact. And then the first one on here is a good one. How cool is that? Sometimes you don't really have to mess around too much. Boy, we have an M3.1 flare. It's definitely going to screw with band conditions just a little bit. 17 sounds really quiet. I might have a hard time getting a contact on here. We can see 15 and we can see 17 was yellow. I wasn't on 15 for very long, so there's not much to show here. Let's go ahead and pick like the strongest signal, which is -12 that I'm seeing. We'll call them. This band's not looking real good for me. Wow, okay, we got him. So, then I got another guy calling me. Let me get this call pasted in here. with my program, as soon as I start calling the next one, it kicks me out. There we go. What we got here? Dennis. I think I talked to Dennis recently. That looks pretty cool. $18 blah blah blah. I always forget what it is. 18,100. And we're done. We've basically taken care of everything that needs to be taken care of award-wise for today. So we've got 80 through 10. The only thing that we could do is get 6 or 160. And looks like a bunch of people are trying to call me. I got W7. Man. Well, let me go back in here. I want to make sure I answer all the people that are calling, because they could be doing the same thing I'm doing. I don't want to leave them hanging. All right. No, I think. Let's see. No, he gave up. We'll answer him a couple times. Anyway, this is W7M. WR accidentally clicked on something. Quite the ham shack here. Looks like Washington. Let's see. Port Angeles. Yep. Not too far from W7 and W7 MBR. Okay. And we got K4DND. Alright. So for me, I've fulfilled my requirement. Virginia. See, the last guy just confirmed between the time that I just logged that other one that fast. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. So anyway, once the clock hits the next day, we can start logging again for the following day. So thanks for watching, guys. That's how I do the 12 days of QRZ.